Following Randall, thank you, Randall, we'll welcome and hear from Representative J.T. Larson from Rock Springs. J.T. brings a fresh perspective as the youngest member of the Wyoming House of Representatives. Since taking office in January of 2023, Representative Larson has emerged as a strong advocate for Wyoming's energy sector, particularly in supporting carbon capture technology for the economic opportunities it offers to our state's legacy industries. His commitment to advancing policies that sustain Wyoming's natural resources while promoting economic growth and innovation aligns perfectly with the goals of today's symposium.
It's always an honor to stand before you, especially when we get to talk about something as important as the future of our great state. Today, I want to speak with you about an opportunity that not only holds promise for our economy, but also preserves the heritage and way of life that we all hold dear. That opportunity is carbon removal from both the atmosphere and directly from industrial point sources. Now, I know when we start talking about the carbon and the environment in Wyoming, some people immediately think that it's about big government, regulations, and more red tape. But I want to be clear. What we're talking about today is Wyoming-led, Wyoming-built, and Wyoming benefiting innovation. It's about harnessing new technology in ways that grow our economy, create good-paying jobs, and ensure our energy industries thrive for generations to come. First, let's talk about how carbon removal benefits our economy. Wyoming has long been blessed with an abundant natural resources. Our coal, natural gas, and oil have powered not just this state, but the entire country. However, we've seen the challenges that come with the world shifting in energy demands. But instead of turning away from what we do best, carbon removal gives us a way to continue producing energy while keeping Wyoming at the forefront of the energy industry. By investing in carbon capture and storage technology, we can keep coal plants, gas operations, and heavy industries running without fear of being shut down due to carbon emissions regulations. It gives us a real solution to maintaining our energy production, not just for today, but for the future. The ability to capture carbon before it even leaves the smokestack, what they call point source removal, lets us keep Wyoming competitive while ensuring cleaner energy production. It means we can keep jobs, keep revenues flowing into our communities, and keep Wyoming families strong. Now let's turn to the other side of carbon removal, taking carbon directly out of the atmosphere. Wyoming, with its wide open spaces and geological formations, is uniquely positioned to be a leader in this area. We have the capacity to store carbon safely and permanently underground. In fact, experts say we have more than enough storage capacity to capture a significant portion of the nation's emissions. What does that mean for Wyoming? It means good jobs in engineering, construction, and technology. It means economic growth by attracting businesses and investment from industries looking for ways to offset their emissions and meet their climate goals without shipping jobs overseas. Wyoming has always been a state that supports energy innovation. Think back to the oil boom or the way we've harnessed wind and gas. We have always been able to adapt and make the most of our natural advantages. Carbon removal is simply the next step in that tradition. This isn't about abandoning our core industries, it's about preserving them and ensuring they have a long, sustainable future. By taking proactive steps now, we can make sure that Wyoming remains an energy leader into the 21st century. If we sit on the sidelines, and we risk being left behind. But by embracing carbon capture and removal technologies, we get to write our own future with the industries and jobs we know and love. I want to make something very clear. Carbon removal is about local control. It's about Wyoming taking charge of its own destiny, not waiting for Washington, D.C. to tell us what to do. The world is moving in the direction of cleaner energy, but we get to decide how we move with it. These technologies allow us to grow our industries, protect our workers, and defend our way of life, all while being good stewards of the environment. We all know that clean air, clean water, and healthy land are values Wyomingites hold close to our hearts. Carbon removal offers us the opportunity to contribute to the global effort of improving air quality while doing so on our terms. When we invest in these technologies, We're not just protecting the environment, we're making Wyoming a model for how to grow the economy in a smart, forward-thinking way. There's a simple truth here. If we don't take action, others will. By stepping up now and taking advantage of our natural resources and know-how, Wyoming can become the go-to place for carbon removal solutions. Imagine our state being a hub of innovation where people can come to see how carbon removal is done right, where they invest in our communities, and where they hire our people. In closing, carbon removal is a win for Wyoming. It helps secure our energy future, supports good-paying jobs, and keeps our industries competitive in a changing world. It's about Wyoming leading the way, not just for the sake of the environment, but for the sake of our economy, our families, and our future. Thank you.